Good day, everyone. My name is Brown Simpson, and welcome to Parks and Recreation Today. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the town of Fort Mill. Today, I'm glad to have with me Alan Miller, who is Managing Partner of Interstate 107 and Our Three Sons Broadcasting here in York County. Alan, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much, Brown. It's good to be with you.
Well, Alan, we've got a big event coming up that Interstate 107 is going to be a part of, and that's going to be a part of the South Carolina Strawberry Festival, which will be May 4th through the 7th. And of course, you guys will be involved with the festival on Saturday, May the 7th, with the Texaco Country Showdown, and this will be the second year that you guys will be a part of that. Tell me a little bit about history about the Showdown and how long Interstate 107 and WRHI has been involved with that program.
Well, Brown, we got involved probably about 20 years ago, and this is a local contest. There's over 450 of them that are done across the United States. It's been done by a company out of Nashville. They have major sponsors throughout the years, and there's been various last year, and for many years it was Colgate. Texaco is a brand new sponsor of this, and it gives the opportunity to local country music singers the opportunity to win up to $100,000. And it's done very much like the American Idol is, but it's been around longer than American Idol. It actually started 30 years ago. We've had it 2/3 of the time, and we've been fortunate enough to do 3 or 4 shows a year. We do have the entries that are available now. It's open to anybody in Fort Mill, York County, in fact, throughout our entire listening area.
And Alan, I know that the Fort Mill contest, I believe, will be the first one of a tour of events y'all do with the Country Showdown. What will be the other sites that you'll be doing too throughout York County in the area?
Sure. We'll be doing one in Lancaster at USC Lancaster. That'll be in June. We'll do one at the Rock Hill Galleria in Rock Hill in July, and we'll wrap things up at Summerfest in York, and that'll be in late August.
Well, that is great. I know, it's going to be a great event. And I know there's been some great success with some past contestants in this area. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the southeastern region where we are has had a lot of success. 4 out of the last 5 years has gone on to win the national championship in Nashville, Tennessee. That's held every January. Give you an example. When they win here, whoever is the top showdown winner at the Strawberry Festival will compete in September against contestants from the 2 Carolinas. They'll be in Williamston, North Carolina, at a big festival they have up there. And whoever wins that will get the opportunity to go to the Southeastern Regional Finals. There are 5 regions throughout the country. Ours represents 9 different states, including South Carolina and North Carolina. So there'll be 9 contestants who will compete in that. We've been fortunate to have it as part of Christmasville the last couple of years. It's been in several venues in Atlanta, in Tampa, it's been in Nashville, but the last 2 years it's been right here in Rock Hill. So we're happy that we've had the last 2 years, and it may even be here for a 3rd year. But whoever wins that goes to Nashville. They get the opportunity to win $100,000. It's a nationally syndicated TV show that will air in this local area during the month of March. So just check your listings on TV, and it normally is held on a Saturday evening. But 2 years ago, Carla Davis competed at the Rock Hill Galleria. She won all levels. She went to Nashville, and she came away with $100,000.
That's great.
Now, Carla is from Monroe, North Carolina. She competed here. And this year, our Southeastern Regional winner, her name was Jacqueline North. Now, she competed here in December, and she came from Arkansas. She went on, and she won. So we've had 4 of the last 5 regional winners have been from the Southeast, and even 3 years ago, a young lady by the name of Megan Peeler from Shelby, North Carolina, she picked up the top honor. So we've done pretty good in the Southeast, and we hope that trend's going to continue, and maybe we might have somebody from right here in Rock Hill or York County that could go on to pick up that honor. And it certainly is an opportunity for anybody who feels they have the skill or have the talent to get a break. It's been around longer than American Idol. It's judged very similar to American Idol without all the quips from the judges. And so anybody who comes out, I think, will feel relaxed. We do everything we can to make them feel comfortable. And the venue at Fort Mill at the Strawberry Festival is absolutely fabulous. Everybody over there has treated us very good. Last year we felt great. I know all the contestants felt good, and it gave them an opportunity to get out and perform. And you can do it a couple of ways, karaoke style. You can't have vocals on a karaoke, but you can have just a straight instrumental, or they can bring their own guitar, accompany themselves, or even have a small band to accompany them. But registration's underway.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, and I think it's great. I think it's a great event to be a part of the South Carolina Strawberry Festival. We were excited last year to have it and looking forward to it this year. Is there any age that somebody has to be to enter this contest, Alan?
You have to be a teenager,
okay,
or older. We really don't have any limits, but we have contestants that come in at 13, and they compete right up until we've had some that are in their 50s that have competed. So. It's judged across the board exactly at every contest. There's a certain score they keep. We have different judges that we bring in from outside of the area, some from inside the area, but a good selection of judges that have deep backgrounds in the music industry. And so I think they're judged fairly, and obviously we've gotten the cream of the crop out of this area for the last few years.
Well, that's great. If somebody's watching this show and wants to enter the contest, how would they do that?
Well, they can go to fm107.com. They can download one of the applications. There's an official application there. It's a $20 fee. They can enter, they can practice, they can compete with a guitar, they can compete with a band, they can compete with a karaoke track, whatever they prefer. Now, once they get their entry form in, and I believe the deadline is about the 25th of April, so you still have a little bit of time to get it in. We will judge in studio by a CD they send, or by a JPEG or whatever they'd like to send via the internet. We'll judge that, and we would recommend they have some type of instrumentation behind them. At the conclusion of that, we'll make a decision and pick about the top 15 that come. Now, if they've competed before, they don't have to resubmit an application with the CD or an example of their singing, because we already have a pretty good idea of what they sound like. But it does get fairly competitive at that level. It gets more competitive at the next level. And from a standpoint of coming out and seeing some great competition, you couldn't do any better. I would certainly recommend they come to the Strawberry Festival to see this.
No doubt about it. And of course, like you said, it's going to be a very competitive event, but a great event too that we can offer to the area, and especially to the people in Fort Mill that come to the Strawberry Festival. So, and also too, I know we have that link to your website on our website, scstrawberryfestival.com. So we've already got that established. So,
well, the entries will be taken until, I believe it's like the 25th of April. So you still have time. And if something happens and you can't make it on the 25th, or you can't get it in, you can hand carry them over to the studios in Rock Hill at 142 North Confederate Avenue at Broadcast House, and I'm sure they can take them by to you, or they can mail them to us.
Well, Alan, I want to thank you for being our first guest on Parks and Recreation today. Once again, on behalf of the Strawberry Festival Committee in the town of Fort Mill, we appreciate the involvement of Interstate 107 and WRHI and all the things that we do throughout the year in Fort Mill, and we look forward to the Texaco Country Showdown this year.
Brad, thank you. We appreciate everything you guys do. It's an honor, it's a pleasure, and looking forward to hearing you on the radio with football again this fall.
I look forward to it every year, and I thank you a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my guest, Alan Miller, I'm Brown Simpson, saying thanks a lot, and we'll see you at the South Carolina Strawberry Festival. And for more information about the Strawberry Festival, you can go to www.scstrawberryfestival.com or call 803-547-2116. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.